Good afternoon and good evening from me, Delfina. How are you today?
Oh, good afternoon for me and good evening for you. I'm very, very good. I'm very excited to talk about this new wave in this world that is climate, and
Great.
very fond of.
Excellent.
I'm a I'm a
I'm very interested to learn more about you because I've never ever spoken to you. We've been introduced by a friend, and the good thing is that I know absolutely zero about you, which is great because I'm going to get lots of information, which is going to be brilliant.
Okay. Well, my name is Delfina, as you said before, my Delfina Frers. I came from yachting family, designers family. I'm sorry, I'm 67. 67. I have
No.
three childs and 8
Wow, that's
grandchildren.
amazing. I'm looking
A
forward
big,
to the YouTube version of this when people look to see how amazing you look.
oh, thank you.
Yeah.
This is also because I am very fond of caring, of health caring and nutrition and having good habits for 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 the caring of the people. And I'm a sportive people too. I'm a sporting person. I'm a cyclist,
Mm-hmm.
but I've been in sports all my life. I've been a car racer for 10 years. I've been triathlonist also as well, and now I'm a cyclist. And
Right.
I will continue with the cycling forever because this is very, very, it's very easy to handle. And I've been also making a lot of I did a lot of sport, but also a lot of ¿cómo se dice? I've been organizing events for sports, for cycling. I've been doing for 3 years. I've been doing a big, huge event, world cycling tour for girls in Argentina for 3 years with the UCI, and we've done very well. But now, Argentina is not in a good form now. We are dealing with some issues, economic issues, and not because we are not able to make well, but the thing is we have governments, populist governments, and this is why Argentina is going in this type of uh, it's like a hurricane, no?
Right.
Something, yes, but nevertheless, Argentina will always be a rich country and with many, many, many possibilities. And we have everything. We have all the climates as well. We have winters not very heavy, not very not freezing. We have summers not very hot. So we have a very good temperatures.
Mm-hmm.
And this is one of the things that makes Argentina a place to look at from other parts of the world. And that is why all our families came to Argentina many years ago. I come from Germany, Ireland, Italy, Spain, and those we are 90% and 99% European, most of
Right.
us.
Yeah, yeah.
And but we also have a lot of incoming of people from our neighbors.
Yeah. So
But
I used to frequent, I used to own a property in Andorra, and we had many, many people from Argentina used to go there because of the climate was so similar and the environment was so similar with the mountains. Have you come across that before?
No, I haven't been yet.
Right. Have you heard that many people go from Argentina there, though?
No, I haven't heard about that. I know there are many, many Argentinians all over the world
Yeah, yeah.
because there is a sense of mm, doing better outside than inside.
Right.
It's true. This is true. But we have a lot of possibilities for the world to look at us in other in other in for example in farming. Farming is fantastic in Argentina. We have very good meat because we do a lot of farming. We have a lot of seeds. We have a lot of I don't know. We have a rich country. We can do whatever we like.
Mm-hmm.
Bueno, then I raise my 3 children in a beautiful country, but 2 of them, they are now outside. The one lives in, they live in Argentina basically, but they live many months of the year outside in Europe and in the States. So bueno, we are going to meet now because the polo season begins here in Argentina. That is something very special in the world. The polo in Argentina is very, very huge. It's huge and it's the best polo in the world. So in sports, we are doing well.
Right.
So
Well,
bueno,
you have just done very well in football, haven't you? You've won the World Cup with your main man, Mr. Messi.
Mr. Messi, yes, of course. We have the best football player for a while, I hope.
Yeah, yeah. He's amazing, I must admit. I follow football quite a lot, and I think Messi is just another spectrum, isn't he? He's just amazing player.
Yes, yes, it's true. It's fantastic as a person too. So it's a good example to
Yeah.
look
He's a
at.
good person. Yeah, yeah. So tell me, you mentioned your passion. Where's all your passion come from regarding what you want to talk to us about today?
Well, passion for me had been always around the sports, around the environment. And why do I say this? Because sports always depends on environment.
Mm-hmm.
And I like to take care of everything around me. And we are very conscious. We have a lot of conscious about the caring of planet. And bueno, this is why maybe the sports, the team lead, being a good leader for teams. I had a cycling team for 3 years that we did very good. I was managing the team of girls, and I like this. I like managing teams. I like sports. I like environments. I like the air to breathe good air. When I go to Chile, this is our neighbors
Yeah.
on the other side of the Andes. It's a pity, but the air is something unbreathable.
Mm-hmm.
They have a lot of issues about this type of things, and this is when I was racing cars. I have a lot of friends in Chile, so I went a lot to car racing and car things, no?
Yeah.
And breathing that air, it always keeps me thinking about some solution. So when electric cars came to the world, I was so happy to hear about. And this is mostly what I like to be involved in electromobility and mobility. And my family as well, the yachting family, they are doing a lot of electromobility in yachting. And so we got together in this subject because they are in Italy and we are in Argentina. We meet with electromobility too. We talk about it a lot. We talked about it last week, and this is what I like most. And what I think that electromobility will do a lot in a short time, will do a lot for us for clear the air, and not being okay. The changing will be very maybe slow from fossil to electro, but it will be for sure. So we are doing a lot of talking all over. We need the people to know that even though they maybe cannot afford a electric car, they can make changes. They can change an engine from fossil to electric. So this is what I like most. I will love. We are just doing something about it a lot. Valgren talks about this a lot. Talks about how to mitigate this heat, globalizing heat. So this is what I'm doing now.
So may I ask you, in Argentina, you mentioned about the environments, not too hot, not too cold as such. Are you seeing examples of climate change in Argentina as well as Chile?
Yes, it is not that freezing in winter,
right?
Like when a kid, I remember how the mornings were all white.
Yeah, frost and things.
It was all frosted, and that didn't happen anymore since some years or nowadays.
Yeah.
So, and the heat is a little bit hotter the summer. This what I think is we need fresh air, freshen the world in the part that in the hemisphere that is not it's the other hemisphere. We are making a balance, and this is what is not going well, because we are not that fresh, and this is the heat is heated. It's heated.
So is the government behind all of this? Is the government driving like a net zero program in Argentina?
I think the government, they use a lot of politics to I mean, I don't know if they are doing. They talk.
They talk. Yeah. So they're facilitating conversation around net zero to help them with their votes, maybe. Is that what you're saying?
Yes and no, because there is also a lack of people that do things, and they come with ideas. Now we are coming with a good idea, and they say yes to everything. You know what I mean? It's like, hey, thank you, because we need you. We need ideas. We need people that come with ideas and they do things. Planning is easy on a paper, but then
implementing it.
And there is not many people putting what you have to put.
Yeah.
And when a good idea comes, they catch it. And so there are many companies they are the big companies in Argentina, that they are maybe the one that they emit more. They have a lot of conscious about it, and we are helping them to make big parks, big the big aero generated parks.
Yeah.
And with a lot of wind in the south, we are now talking about, for example, now with Valgrind, we are talking about 10,000 hectares are like 25,000 acres of big park generator, and must be, for sure, will be hybrid, because it will have photovoltaic and aero generated energy. So they are beginning to react, start. They are starting, they are waking up, and we will have a lot of energy in Argentina, because we have a lot of space, we have a lot of possibilities, we have wind, we have sun, and this is what we need for
the starting point. Yeah.
So, and what we are doing also as well with Valgrind, this is well, I can talk you about it if you like.
Yes, please share. I was my next question really was, can you share some of your ideas with us today? Are you able to do that? It'd be really interesting for our listeners to hear what those ideas are coming from South America.
Yes, I will talk about Valgrind. What do Valgrind makes or does or do? Valgrind is direct compensation platform. It's I'm sorry, okay. It's a direct compensation platform where the issuers, the ones who emit, do emissions, carbon emissions, can compensate doing investing instead of paying fines. They can invest in what we call different points that we have, like an integral solution.
Yeah.
No? We have first of all, we have training. It's very important to have training, because we have short diplomas, 2 short diplomas approved by European Commission. One is for maintenance and placement of solar panels, and the other one is the conversion of fossil engines to electric. So with these 2 the graduate people have an immediate opportunity for these jobs, no, to provide. And as you emit, you don't emit, you have a lot of credits. You have volume of emitter reductions and increases in renewable energy, no? So then we have another one. We have another point important. We have solar cities. What are solar cities? Bueno, through the earnings from compensation, governments must give solar panels to solar panel kits to the people to put on the roofs of their houses. So they can reduce dependence from from fossil fuels, and transform the governments transform subsidies into surplus budgets so they have money for other things, no?
Yeah.
They save and they have money. Then we have something I like very much. It's an e-mall. You know malls?
Yeah.
Mall?
Underground, yeah.
But this is a mall, an open mall. It's an e-mall. Why e? Because we are facing electromobility. We are putting electromobility as something, what the important thing in the e-mall. In our land, physically, the land is put it in strategic points, its location, no? And this is very important, what the locations are. And we have the good and perfect location for these e-malls to happen, to work. The e-mall stimulates electromobility by generating these spaces with multiple services where the cars are also loaded. And then you are there, you have workshops, you have the workshop for conversion of engines, and we also have another type of, for example, we have hotels, we have gyms, we have cafe, restaurants, we have automatic car wash, pharmacy, supermarkets. We have everything that involves the everyday life of the people from a little town or a big town or a big city. So they meet there. It's a meeting point where they charge, and they can as well make a lot of other things. And this is very, they are very excited with the idea of doing these open malls, with the e-malls. We are generating a new kind of experience, fun, where the customers are as well loading their vehicles. So
when you said e-malls, I thought you meant malls as in the ground, but you meant e-mails regarding shopping centers and that type of area. Yeah,
it's a mall.
A mall, shopping mall.
Yes, it's like a mall, but instead it's an e-mall.
Yeah,
where
I get that.
Are, but you are going to do a lot of things.
Yeah,
and the people from places all around, they will go there for a meeting point. They will do gym, they will go to a restaurant, they will wash the laundry, enfin.
And then they can network with other people, they can chat, socialize maybe.
And especially they can know this, what is happening, no, with the world, and get to know, because the people here, you meet a lot of farmers, or you meet people that they are not able maybe to see a electric car for many times, for all the times, because they work in the farms and they are in other, they are another social.
So have you actually created one of these emails already or not?
This is on the papers now, but we have already the locations, so we are starting in few months with all this.
So when you say you got the location, is it like a very large area? Nothing. There's no spade gone in the ground as yet for the buildings. So everything's going to be coming out of the ground as such.
Yes, the locations are spaces of 2.5 acres. So there you have the hotel. We already have an hotel chain. We have information that we cannot deliver like this, but I can tell you that there is a very important change in the world that is very interested in making these hotels, the not big hotels, but small hotels, and having all these around, including our locations are close to golfs or fields of golf or polo fields, or in places that are strategic, very very important.
And are you going to, is this area going to be connected to the grid, or is it going to be off grid or part connected?
Connected to the grid. This is very important because we have place for solar panels. This is we are mostly generating solar panels parks, because this will contribute to the grid, of course, and to the savings. No, and we also are creating. This is very important. Creating habits is one of our points that we are making a lot of work. It's very important, the responsible management of resources, the responsible waste management, energy generation, all these habits that we are very careful to develop, in people. Healthy.
And tell me, so you've identified one area. Have you got other areas that you would consider putting into the pipeline of this process? So this isn't just one area. You're going to plan to do this across different parts of Argentina.
Yes. What we are also planning is we need electricity, electromobility. We need chargers. We need chargers all over Argentina. Of first, go further. The further you can go to the cities, to the center.
Yeah.
And we are thinking of that, of making charge points all over so that we can manage with electric cars.
Yeah. Do you mind if I take a couple of steps back? Argentina currently, how is it resourced regarding its energy? Do you know what the percentages of energy is at the moment? Renewables, etc.
Exactly, but we have mostly hydro, the Chocón, Rio Colorado. We have in the north, and what we need is in the middle to the south to put all the energy, aero and panel, and all the energy we need. It's from the south. From the middle to the north, we have a lot of ¿cómo se dice? Nuclear and hydro, and we have but I don't have the percentage.
No, I'm just trying to get a feel for our audience of how this is working. And also, you're connected to loads of different other countries. Do you import power or do you export?
We are importing because of lack of administration. We are importing energy now. And
that can be very expensive, can't it?
Yes, that is why we are working so hard to all the clear energy. That is why we need clear energy. Of course, of fossil. Of course, we have gas. We have a lot of gas in Argentina.
Is it your own gas? Is that your own gas, or do you have to bring that in?
No, we have a lot of gas.
Right.
As I told you before, we had a lack of administration.
Got you.
And that cost us. We had to definitely import.
For
a while. Yes.
Right.
But we are changing for sure the government in 2 or 3 months, and we are very, very excited with this. We are doing planning, and we are doing a lot of searching and investigation, and we need to make a change, a big change. For sure will be a big change in the government. This is what is the most important thing. No, we
Yeah.
need
You mentioned we. Who is we in this whole picture?
Argentinian people are always
No,
mentioned.
do you have a team behind you driving this?
Oh, are a team, yes, of course.
Yeah.
We have a Valgreen. I like to speak about Valgreen like a big team.
Like
We
your
are.
family.
It's a big family. Yes, we
Yeah.
are working on mobility in the e-mall, in the clear energy, and we think we have to make a change. You know, our generation put the world in the situation, in
Yeah,
this
we did.
situation.
Yeah, you're right.
We did
Yeah.
a lot of wrong things without knowing we were doing wrong. We contaminate the water. We contaminate all the things we eat. Cancer is all over. It's we have to do something about it, and
Exactly.
we are ready for it. We are
Yeah.
ready to make changes. We are always we have always the possibility to make changes. We have to work, and that is what Catherine is about. We are
And
working a lot.
do you think you got the people behind you in the country that want to do, you know, it's not just your company that's got these ideas, other people who live in the country, they're positive about this?
Yes, because these people are companies.
Mm-hmm.
Companies
Got you.
needs to clear emissions.
Yeah.
They need.
How many what's the population of Argentina?
We last time we were 400,000, 40 millones, 40 million.
40 million.
We were the last time 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Now we must be near 47 something
Right.
million.
But it's constantly going up, yeah?
Yes, it's growing. Yes, it's growing.
And the percentage of all those people with cars, what was do you think the EV has been a big take up in your country? Have you got a big take up of EV, do you think?
I think we can have upcycling, EV with upcycling. This because the people there is the big amount of people that cannot afford a big car, expensive one. But there is a lot of people that have gas in their cars that they can turn it to electricity, to electric car.
Convert it.
So upcycling is not more expensive as a gas kit.
Yeah.
So why we are sharing all this, because we want them to know with the work they can make the upcycling very easy, because they learn it from our ¿cómo se llama? Los capacity tests.
You know when they convert to EV, the cars?
Yes.
Are they using second-hand batteries for that, or are they putting new batteries into it? Because I have seen this process before, and they're bringing in fleets of vans which are coming up for sort of change. So they've got second-hand batteries that they're going to use. Is that something they do, or is it all new batteries?
We don't now use new batteries, maybe we will not for a while.
Yeah.
This subject of batteries is a special one.
Yeah.
But are increasing. They are up recycling batteries. They are doing a lot of work with batteries in the States, and our company is linked to a state company that is making this in the States, and they will do it in Argentina. They
Mm-hmm.
are doing Argentina. So there is a lot. What I like most is that the world is working a lot, and if I tell you something now, tomorrow is different.
Yeah, we're moving too fast. Yeah.
We are moving fast, and this is what I think it's exciting.
Mm.
We are making changes.
Yeah.
We are making changes.
Totally agree.
Argentina is a poor country today, but not poor on the ground, on the soil.
On the riches. It's rich within its own. It has riches, doesn't it, Argentina? Yeah.
We have minery, we have gold, we don't have diamonds. That is a pity because I like them, but we have a lot of copper. We have metals, we have stones, we have a beautiful sea. The sea, the sea is, they speak a lot of fishing in Argentinian water, but the thing is there are very few. When you see in general all the world, when you see those applications that you see each boat of the world, you cannot believe it, the amount of boats on the sea. You think you are alone, and you are not alone.
Yeah.
And there is many, but in Argentina, in the south, it's unbelievable. It's very few. So this is fantastic because we have no contaminated waters.
Yeah.
We have contaminated currents, maybe because we have a lot of plastic all around. We have a stream of plastic in the south, in Antarctica. This is what we are going
to deviate a little bit, but during lockdown, I live on the coast of the Thames, and during lockdown, the Thames cleaned up totally because we didn't see all the boats. The boats disappeared because we wasn't getting it coming in, and the sea just cleared up overnight, very, very quickly. We don't really need to do a lot, but we've got to do something. And that's just one thing that I've witnessed in my life. When we had the lockdown, the air was better, the water was cleaner.
Totally. Yes, I agree totally.
So as I say, we don't need to do a lot. Sorry.
I'm sorry. I was going to say lockdown, it was very bad for many people.
Yeah.
But was a blessing.
Yes, for the environment and the planet.
We could get to see what was going on.
Yeah. We had a demarcation point, didn't we, between A and B? You could see the difference. And then you can see what needed to be done. And as I said before, it's something, probably not a lot that needs to be done, but we've got to do something because we've gone back to where we was again, haven't we? So it's come to that time that it's an amazing story. I would really like to see, is there anything that you can give back to our audience today as a takeaway of what they should be doing in their own minds?
Well, this reminds me what Mr. Guterres said, no? That we are in an era of changing. We are in an era of climate changing. Climate changing finished. Now we are on a climate boiling. No?
Yeah, boiling point. Yeah.
Point. So it's arrived.
Yeah.
So this is why we are all starting up. We are all awaking, and we want to awake everybody. I'm a normal person. I'm a girl, a cyclist, as mother, grandmother, but we just to make conscious in everybody, and I think we must do it from everybody.
Yeah.
Very much for this space. I thank you very
No, you're
much to
welcome.
all. I love England. I'm sorry. I love England.
You're allowed to say that.
Cycling in the south because my daughter is in Midhurst.
Right.
So I love cycling all around. I love these landscapes and little. I love it. So I will love my grandchildren can have the same world I have today.
Yeah.
So we are starting to work a lot.
Mm-hmm.
So do I and my children and all my surrounding and my family, and we're very grateful for you to give us this space.
Oh, you're welcome. This space has been put together for people like yourself to come and share their story around the world and hopefully touch someone else's mind of what we should be doing and inspire people. That's what I want to do, is inspire people through everyone's insights into what they're doing in their country and what we should all be doing. If we took all of these, this is 120 episode of 126. There's 126 ideas here. Some of them are very similar. Everyone's got the same passion. Everyone's got the same, you talk about bringing everyone together, everyone understanding, everyone having the opportunity to do something. That's been the theme of all of this, and I think it's very important for us to share these stories around the world. I just wish that everyone could listen to these people like yourself out there.
Thank you. I wish to be everybody. I would like to hear your podcast from everybody's. It's very useful.
Thank you.
Of course.
And Delfina, thank you very much for joining us, for taking this time today. And I would like to say, please, you and your family stay safe in these times.
Thank you.
Thank
yes.
you.
Thank you very much.